welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And I love bringing experts and I love bringing people that, take something beautiful and turn it into something wonderful. And today is no different because today we have Sabine Niederberghaus here, and she's going to talk about equestrian and the love of horses and how it helps us with stress. Sabine, are you out there?
I'm here. Good morning.
Woo! Hey, how are you? It's so good to see you. You and I have been trying to do this since, well, Secret Knock.
Exactly. That's where it all started. Exactly.
That's where it all started. And you told me, you said, I have horses on my ranch and I work with horses. So I immediately thought, you did the little pony rides and the kids came over and, this kind of stuff. And you showed me news reports and wonderful programs. And you're helping people right now. And I know that right now we're live and, COVID is quote unquote supposedly calming down. Things are open up again. But for the last almost 2 years, we have been completely stressed out over everything that's going on with this COVID thing. And you're actually helping people with their stress, their emotions, their life through your program, correct?
Very much right. So actually, I'm just like a little part of it because the horses are doing the work. The horses are my teachers, and they are the ones that interact with people in such an incredible way that people are able to relieve stress, anxiety, fear, and just feel different after they come from a session with us. We do that on a daily basis. I have 4 horses in Topanga in California, and wonderful, beautiful, majestic Lusitanos. And each one comes from a different country, by the way, international crowd, Spain, Portugal, Brazil, and France. And they speak every language. That's why I always
Wow.
say that.
Wow. So, how did you get started doing this? What made you go, I love horses and I can help other people, understand the value of loving horses as well?
It's very simple. It's quite a long story, so I try to keep it as short as possible, but really goes back to my childhood. I already had I have a special relationship with my first pony at 4, and all through my life I have noticed that I was in a very special way connected to these four-legged friends. They saved my life, so to speak, in numerous occasions, and they are now my profound partners in life and my best friends, my soulmates, and my teachers. And every single day they teach me something new. So everything goes back to childhood through my life.
Wow.
54 years later, now, I've been around them for 54 years.
I thought you were only 35. Okay, we'll get into that later.
Exactly.
I'm a pet person. I'm a dog person. I have 3. They're with me all the time, except when I lock the door.
Yeah,
Kind of like you had to do to keep the horses out. Lock the door and do an interview. How
exactly.
does having because they calm me down. They come and sit on my lap and calm me down. How does your program help people when they come out to your ranch?
First of all, I think it is they are seeking something new. They're seeking a connection to an animal that they have not been working with before or even in touch with. So that is already like the biggest step for them to do that. Obviously, my setting is so beautiful where I am, and that's another nature triggers people to come out. But then, when they commit to this program, that's a huge step forward. And I would say, after like being with me for 15 minutes, they realize already that it is working. So,
You're
it's
in
it's a
California.
very special thing.
Yeah, you're in California. So does it matter the season? I mean, right now it's November, we're going into the holiday season and then winter. Do you like go on hiatus during the colder months, or because where you are, you can do this year round?
I can do it year round. I mean, if it's raining, we had actually closed it down the last 3 days over the weekend because it was so hot, Santa Ana winds. And the horses already have winter coats. I mean, they don't really need the winter coat, but they get it because of the nature cycles.
Nature. Hmm.
So some days, but when does that ever happen here? Most of the time, I could say I work all year round.
We have been flashing your website. It's been going by, but just in case the people are driving to work or listening somewhere on one of the 50 platforms that we're on, Where can they find your program?
EquineLeadershipProgram.com is my website, and Instagram, Equine Leadership Program, or Coach Sabine N. This is the best way to contact me.
So when somebody calls you up or emails you or just reaches out and says, hey, I want to come out, I want to be a part of your program, how do I do it? Is it a day? Is it a couple of hours? Do you have to train first? How does that work?
Well, it's a very a process of, I would suggest, 3 sessions. The first one is an hour and a half, and that is the introductory session. It includes the meet and greet the horses, and as soon as I meet the person, I welcome everybody at the horse entrance gate, and then depending on the energy of the person that I feel and the day and the horses, I team up the person with the right horse. 99% I've been right so far doing that from my intuition. And then, we start to talk about horses. They get to touch them first. We get the whole introduction about all the important things to be safe around them. And then after that is accomplished, we then take one horse into the arena or into a round pen. That depends also what the person wants to work on. And then I start doing the aligning work between the person and the horse. It has to be very quiet. Everything is based on breathing, concentration. And the one beautiful thing is, and this is what I always say, you cannot mislead or fool a horse. So whoever comes to me has to be ready to say the truth. They don't have to tell it to me, but they will tell it to the horse.
Well, I know that, people want to see, and we're live right now. You guys understand, we're going to connect you. So make sure you go check out experttalk.fm or go to Sabine's website so you can see videos, you can see interviews, you can see pictures, because it's beautiful. I'm going to go out there, but I do have a question, even though Alan put up our 2-minute warning, we're going to get this in. I do have a question. If you've never been on a horse, see, I love horses. I've been on them for years, but if you've never been near a horse, can you still go through your program?
That's what it is. Most people that have never been around horses, that is how it works. It's not about riding. This is not learning how to ride. This is all working on the ground, energetic work, connecting to this horse, using their instincts to help us in relieving stress. Did you know that a horse can smell our emotions? So
Wow.
Whatever we carry inside us, the stress and anxiety, the minute you're walking in the property to their close proximity, they know what's wrong with you.
That's amazing.
It's unbelievable. It really works. It's mesmerizing to watch. And that's where we start. And a lot of people, as soon as they align with a horse in the sessions, they often start crying and they become very emotional, because that transmission of the deepest whatever is sitting inside is getting out of there. It's shared with the horse, and the horse takes it. And when it happens, the horse releases a breath, and you can really see how it happens. It's beautiful, very beautiful.
I know that we did this quick 9 at 9, and Alan's going to cut us off soon, but I hope you'll come back, because this was really, Alan, this was a big overview. I hope Sabine will come back often and share with us. We're going to show you pictures and videos and all of that, because it's amazing the work that she does. And it's amazing how it's really helping people just kind of find themselves again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll come back next time. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time. Really, Alan? Really?